Hi, I'm Chad with Mastercam, and in this video, I want to show you some of the new options within the Merge Pattern functionality of Mastercam 2020. Merge Pattern is used to import geometry from a separate file into your current Mastercam part file. This can be used to merge 2 or more Mastercam part files as well. In previous versions of Mastercam, precise positioning of the imported geometry needed to be done after the Merge Pattern dialog was closed. Additionally, you had limited control over how the levels and planes in the merged file were handled when imported. Starting in Mastercam 2020, you now have the flexibility and control to position and organize your merged file without having to exit the Merge Pattern dialog, making it faster and easier than ever. In this example, I need to merge and position the 5-axis fixture I'll be using. The parts are already in their final positions in my part file and ready to be toolpathed, but by including my fixturing in the file, I can make more informed decisions when choosing my toolpath strategies. I can also select the fixturing as avoidance geometry or to be used for collision detection. The milling fixture I will be using was modeled separately and has not been configured specifically for how I will be holding the part or the work offsets I plan to use. The new features inside the Merge Pattern functionality makes it much easier for me to get the fixture into the correct orientation compared to previous versions. I'm going to turn off level 2. We only need to see one of the uprights to place the fixture. I'll go to File and Merge to launch Merge Pattern and then select my fixture part file. If I press Alt F1 to fit all the geometry to the screen, I can see that the current location of the fixture isn't where I need it to be. In the Levels Manager, I can also see that the number of entities on my current active level has increased since all the fixture geometry was located on level 1 in its original part file. I need to reposition the fixture in my part file so that it is aligned to the part correctly, but I also want all the fixture geometry to end up on level 500. To start, I'll set level 500 as my active level so that the fixture geometry is imported on the correct level. In the Merge Pattern dialog, I'm going to select Align, which launches the Align to Face command. Align to Face is located on the Model Prep tab during a normal Mastercam session. I'll set the method to Move and the mode to Parallel. Parallel is a powerful mode since it will help us to align the part vertically as well as rotationally. Mastercam prompts me to select a face on the solid that I plan to move. I'll select the internal diameter of the indicating bore on the top plate. I'm selecting this bore because I need it to be concentric with the bore inside the uprights themselves. Next, I need to select or create a line for the parallel alignment. I'm going to make sure my 2D 3D switch is set to 3D, and then I'll create a line by selecting the center of the orange circle and then the center of the green circle. The gnomon is now aligned with the x-axis parallel to the line I just created. Now, I need to align the z-axis origin with the top face of the top plate. Once I slide the gnomon along z to that point, I can hit Enter to switch to the other side of the alignment. Now, I need to select a face on the destination solid, so I'm going to select the cylindrical face of the lower bore. Just like before, I need to create the other side of the line for parallel alignment. I'll select the center of the orange circle and then the center of the green circle. The fixture alignment looks correct in X and Y, but I still need to adjust the Z alignment. I can simply slide the gnomon along Z to set the correct position. At this point, it can be really tempting to press Enter and start programming, but I've only aligned the top plate of my fixture. I want to align the rest of the fixture so that I can take it all into account when creating my toolpaths. I can do this quickly by window selecting the other components as additional geometry. The only step left is to make sure that all my fixture components end up on the correct level. I made level 500 my active level earlier, so I just need to make sure that my level option is set to active level. I can now close Merge Pattern and my fixture components are properly positioned and on the correct level. Thanks to the new features included in Merge Pattern for Mastercam 2020, this type of task is easier and faster than ever before.